Welcome back to the World Championships of Track and Field in Rome. The weather has held all week long. We had only really one bad event, and that was the end of the first day of the decathlon when it rained on the 400 meters. We're ready now for the final of the men's 4x400 meters relay. The world record held by the United States of 2:56.16. It was set back in 1968. Top 5 performances. Well, the United States has 4 of them. Great Britain has number 5. Here are the lane assignments. The Soviet Union is in lane 1. West Germany is in 2. Kenya in 3. The United States in 4. Cuba in 5. Jamaica is in 6. Great Britain is in 7. And lane 8 is open. Nigeria scheduled to be there. They are a no-show. United States team. And this is the first time we've seen the team in this order. Danny Everett will lead it off. Roddy Haley running second. Antonio McKay, who has been anchoring, will be running third. And Butch Reynolds will be anchoring. Danny Everett. Everett to lead it off.
The U.S. shouldn't have any trouble in this race if they all run well. And I think they can all average in the 44-second range per leg, so the record could be in jeopardy, but the world record was set at altitude, and there really is an advantage to running 400 meters at altitude. Also, it's come at the end of a long, long week for these athletes, so we'll have to see how tired they are, but they should win the race.
The U.S., by the way, ran the 4th best all-time yesterday in the semifinals, and they did it without Butch Reynolds anchoring. 3-turn stagger, a long stagger, so that means the leadoff runners will be in their lanes, do the first exchange, the second runners in their lanes, around the curve, and then they will break for the pole. For the United States, it is Danny Everett leading off.
Danny Everett not running that well, but it's hard to tell at this point in the relay. All they want from him is 45 seconds, 45.2, just a solid leg to hand off so that they can get the lead after they've come around the 3rd turn.
And in a lot of respects, this is the hardest leg to run. For one thing, you come out of the blocks. The other is that the excitement has not built. This is like the opening act.
But the thing about the relays is, it is a team situation, and you don't want to let your teammates down. You want to run all out. You never give up in the relays.
Great Britain running outside in lane 7. We'll look at the exchange, and Great Britain right now is in first place ahead of the United States. Chris Akabuzi is running the 2nd leg for Great Britain, and for the United States, it is Roddy Haley, and Haley makes up the ground, and now they'll break for the pole.
And Danny Everett ran 45.1 for his first leg. That's right what they run. They're right on schedule.
United States, Great Britain, West Germany is running 3rd.
Roddy Haley beginning to pull away. Let's see if he can hold it on the straightaway.
One of the runners went down on the far turn. And it was the Soviet Union that went down. East Germans dropped a baton in the semifinals yesterday, and a Soviet Union runner goes down here. There's the jogging at the exchange. United States the lead. Great Britain is running 2nd. West Germany is running 3rd.
Antonio McKay running out there. But Roger Black from Great Britain is their best runner. He's been hurt this year, but he's their fastest. And look at him. He's not letting McKay get away.
Cuba is running 4th. Now Cuba is running 3rd as they move into 3rd.
Roddy Haley ran 43.9 for his relay leg. They are really moving. The record's in reach, but look at Roger Black come back on Antonio McKay.
It is the United States, Great Britain, and then the battle for 3rd place.
Oh, is McKay tough. Look at him pull away. Now Butch Reynolds.
Butch Reynolds to anchor. For Great Britain, the anchor is Phil Brown.
And this is for the record. Antonio McKay, 44.3, right in there. If Reynolds can run the way he did earlier this year, they've got a shot. He wants to redeem himself.
He's out in front by 15 meters, and there's the trio chasing the leader.
Butch Reynolds running for the record. They've won the race. Now, can he redeem himself?
Reynolds off of the turn, down the final straight. Great Britain is running 2nd. Cuba is running 3rd. And West Germany is running 4th. It'll be the United States, Great Britain, Cuba, West Germany, and Kenya, followed by Jamaica. And back at the top of the straight, the lonely Soviet runner who fell works his way down the track.
The United States had 3/4 of a world record race. The last 3 legs all ran about 44 seconds flat, which is what you needed to set the record. But Danny Everett, remember, starting out, you can't go that fast out of the blocks. The other runners had the flying start. With a little bit faster start, they might have had the record, but this is an incredible effort at sea level.
An unofficial 2:57.31 second all-time. It would be a sea level world record.
Butch Reynolds running for his friends here. He knows that they gave him the kind of lead and time he needed to set a record, and he's not going to let them down. He is running as hard or harder than he did in the 400 final. He ran 44 flat for his leg. Very, very, very good. Roddy Haley, though, 43.9. Incredible leg. The U.S. really wanted to set the record here. Here on the backstretch, the Soviet runner on the inside, he just locks legs with the Kenyan runner and goes down.
And the 4 celebrate the goal as they wrap up the running events of the Second World Championship.
The U.S. team in Mexico City 19 years ago ran the 4x400 faster than this quartet today. Great Britain, their 6th medal here in Rome, takes the silver in Cuba, the bronze. The team of Danny Everett, UCLA, Roddy Haley, Texarkana, Antonio McKay of Atlanta, Georgia, and Butch Reynolds of Ohio State with